Cross your legs. If you like, you can sit higher on the pillow, but if you already feel comfortable, stay here. Place your hands on your knees or on your laps. And let's start with the breath so that the practice will be led by breath. Breathe in fully through the nose and breathe out completely. As you breathe in, lengthen the spine, relax the belly a little bit to create a space for breath. And as you breathe out, engage your core so the belly rolls back and up. Breathe in, refine your lengthening. Get tall across the spine. And breathe out, empty again your belly, taking the abdominal wall in and up. Couple more this kind of breaths. And notice how every breathe out helps you to engage your core a little bit more. So already the breath is an exercise for our deep abdominal muscles. One more full inhale. And full exhale. Now open your eyes, take the hands to the heart center and send your hands all the way up. Lengthen, lengthen. As you breathe out, hands to the heart, bow the chin down and think about intention for your yoga practice. Intention for this morning. And then release your hands down. Sit in a little bit more square way. So one shin a little bit more to the front and the other shin right behind the first one. Knees above your heels. Breathe in, sit tall. And as you breathe out, twist to the right. Left hand on the right knee, look behind the shoulder. Keep on noticing the contraction in your belly on every exhale. Then come back to the center. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Look behind the right shoulder, left shoulder, sorry. And each time you breathe in, lengthen the spine. Each time you breathe out, notice that you pull abdominal wall in and up. And then come back to the center. Breathe in, breathe out, walk your hands forward. So you are seated in a little bit more square way. It should be a nice way to access the outer hips. Stretch, relax your head. Soften the neck. Fall in love with listening to your deep breaths. And then slowly climb up. Switch the crossing of your legs, so fingers behind you, re-stretch the legs and crossed in the opposite way. Breathe in and on breathe out, roll forward. Relax the head down. Stay for about 3 breaths. Climb up. And this time straight both legs in front of you. Flex and point your feet just to wake up our feet. Wake up the ankles. And then start to roll your toes to the outside and inside. Doesn't matter which direction. And then switch direction. Spread the toes. And let's shift the legs behind us, stepping into all fours. In all fours, tuck your toes under and press your hips towards the heels to find the toe stretch. You can relax the head down. Breathe. And if it feels good, you may even sway a little bit your toes right and left. It's not a big movement. It's a very tiny, gentle movement. It will help you to get into a little bit more angles in your toes. And then climb up, untuck your toes and sit right on your heels. Point your fingers backward, palms face down towards the ground. Try not to have a double bend in your elbows. If you do have, just bend the elbows a little bit and then try to lift your fingers up and down. Fingers up and down. If it's not happening, just try to do it. Even with intention, we can work on our muscles. Fingers up and down, up and down. In this way, we are training our wrist extensors. So important for healthy wrist in yoga. Last time you pulse it up, stay for 5. Maybe try to join the fingers together. This way you will make it even harder. So do it if it suits you. We stay for 2, 1, and then release the hands, place the hands into all fours. And now reverse the palms towards the ceiling. So you are at the back of your hand and start to walk to the inside and walk to the outside. Keep on walking just to massage the front of the wrist. And then make your hands flat on the mat. Breathe in, cow pose, open the chest, spread the collarbone. Breathe out, round the spine to the cat pose, chin to chest. 2 more this way. Keep listening to your breath intently. So you start this game, this flirt between your breath and the movement. And we try to keep it throughout the whole practice. After 3 times of cat and cows, come back to neutral spine. Now extend the right leg behind you. Try to go onto the tip of the right fingers like this. If this will be too much, you can keep the right hand flat. And now extend the left arm forward. Watch out your lower back. Try not to dump your weight onto the lower back. Use your strong glutes. This is our inhale. On exhale, left elbow towards the right knee, round the spine like a cat pose. Breathe in, extend, long lumbar spine. Exhale, elbow to knee. 1 more this way. Breathe in and breathe out, knee to elbow, round the spine. And then come back down, left hand down, right hand flat. Shimmy your hips from side to side just to relax a little bit between the sides. And let's come back to the other side. Think about pointing your tailbone back as you lengthen the left leg behind you. Go on to the top of the left fingertips and extend the right leg forward. Ribs knitted in. Here we inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee, round the spine. Breathe in, extend, squeeze the left glutes. Exhale, knee to elbow. 1 more, do it in your timing. Feel the fullness of the breath. And after 3rd time, release the hands and shimmy your tailbone from side to side. Spread the fingers, wide hands shoulder width apart. Exhale, first downward facing dog. And at first, let's move around it in it. Bend one knee, then bend the other. Keep remembering that downward dog, it's a push, so you push the ground away. You are protracting your shoulder blades away from each other, and notice how it strengthens the outer ribs. Now step your feet as wide as your yoga mat, so feet a little bit wider, and walk to the back of the mat. Let's stay here for a moment. You can sway a little bit from side to side. If it's too early in the practice to keep the legs straight, bend the knees. Soften the neck. Now bend the right knee a lot and walk the hands over to the right. Left arm is straight, reaching in diagonal way, forward and rightward. Relax your neck. Never stop breathing. Come back to the center and then walk to the left. Bend the left knee deeply. Right arm straight, neck relaxed. Back into the center. Breathe in, halfway lift, hands on your shin bones, present the chest forward. Breathe out, fold down, nose to knees. One more time, breathe in, halfway lift, point the chest forward. This time, drop the hands down and walk back into downward facing dog. Walk your feet towards the top of the mat. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, fold down. Breathe in, high up, heart up, hands up, palms touch. Exhale, hands through the heart. Feet as wide as the hips. We will do Surya Namaskara A, but we will add some rocking movements to that. Breathe in, sweep your arms up, lengthen up. Breathe out, fold down, long spine, nose to knees. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, step only the left foot back, stay in lunge, and start to rock. Forward, hips low, bend right knee, and back. Forward and back, if you can straight or almost straight the right leg. Just keep waking up through the ankles, knees, and hips. And let's step to the high plank, so right foot steps back as you inhale. Maybe at first let's lower to the belly. I will be almost lying on my belly, but not quite. And breathe in, take cobra. You can take low cobra. I'm taking a bit higher. And then take a look over to the right shoulder. Don't rush it. Find a good feeling. And then to the left. Squeeze the glutes. Back to the center, child pose this first time, so spread the knees a little bit wider, hips to heels, relax the forehead. Long and satisfying breaths. Breathe into the back body, back of your ribs. Spread your fingers wide, look forward, slide forward, tuck the toes under, and shift to downward facing dog. About 5 breaths here. Try to protract your shoulders. Shoulder blades away from each other as you broaden across the back of the spine. Keep pushing the ground through the fingers. Now sweep your right leg high up, take a breath in, and let's slow this motion down right now. Right knee towards your nose. Stay here for a moment, contract your belly as though you are making a cat shape. And now keep this contraction in your belly as you step the right foot forward between the hands. Step the left foot forward, take inhale for halfway lift. Breathe out, fold down towards the legs. Inhale, rise up. Heart up, hands up, lengthen. Exhale, hands to the heart. One more time, led by breath. Breathe in, sweep the arms up, lengthen. Breathe out, fold down, nose to knees. Breathe in, lengthen halfway pose, and then step the right foot back, stay in lunge, and start rocking your lunge forward and back to straight the left leg. Keep on moving your pace. The feeling of freshness in your joints, in your legs, it's important. Keep waking up respectfully. Press your hands down, step to the high plank. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga, if you are ready, otherwise to the ground. Breathe in, open through the heart, and breathe out, downward facing dog. Stay about 5 breaths. Find drishti point. Protract your shoulders so that you can feel that the serratus, the muscle that stabilizes your shoulders, is firing. Now shoot the left leg high up for three-legged dog. Kiss the left knee towards your nose and pause for one more breath. Engage your belly and keep this engagement as you step the left foot forward. Right foot forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold nose to knees. Inhale, rise high, heart up, arms up, palms touch. Exhale, hands through the heart. Breathe in, sweep the arms up, lengthen. Breathe out, fold down, nose to knees. Breathe in, halfway lift, and this time let's step to downward dog. We will work on our glutes a little bit. So step the right, left foot back and find your downward dog. Place your left foot in the middle of the mat, so left foot slightly to the right. Lift the right leg up, but not too high. Try to keep your pelvis square and neutral. Engage the right glute, point the tailbone towards the ceiling, and start to create 10 pulses up and down with the right leg, up and down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step the right foot outside the right hand. Step the left foot outside the left hand and sink down into Malasana, Yogi Squat. We will keep on working on our glutes here. So here we have an inhale. Exhale, straight your legs, fall down, relax the head. Inhale, come back into Malasana, squat, straight spine. Exhale, straight the legs and fold over the legs. 2 more times. Breathe in, come back into Malasana. Exhale, straight the legs, fold down. 1 more, keep firing your glutes, squeezing the heels in, and then straight the legs, relax the head. Come back into Malasana. Inhale, as you exhale, squeeze the heels towards each other, lift yourself up, squeeze the glutes. Step the feet hip distance, inhale, arms up. Exhale, release the hands. 1 more time on the left leg, so sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step left foot, right foot to downward facing dog. Step the right foot to the middle. So slightly to the left, you are still in downward dog. Just the right foot, 1 step to the left. And then lift the left leg up, neutralize your pelvis. Breathe in, and on breathe out, we start pulsing 10 times, up and down, up and down. Feel your left glutes. Don't collapse in your lower spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step the left foot outside the left hand. Step the right foot outside the right hand. Come back to Malasana. Inhale. Exhale, fold right over your legs, straight the legs. Breathe in, back into Malasana. Breathe out, fold straight the legs. Inhale, back. Exhale, great. Straight the legs and fold. One last time. Breathe in, up. And then straight the legs, drop the fingers, relax the head. Come back into Malasana. And now as you exhale, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the heels in, lift your arms up. And then drop the hands onto your heart, step the feet hip distance apart. We are at the top of the mat. Let's start to create standing sequences. Breathe in, take the arms up, lengthen. Breathe out, fold down, nose to knees. Inhale, halfway lift pose. Exhale, step back through Vinyasa. So at first, high plank, lower down. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg high up for three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot forward between your hands, ground the left heel down. Warrior two, circle the left arm up and around. Guide it into warrior two. Stay powerful in your core. So ideally, you aim to keep the front lower ribs over your pubic bone. Don't allow the belly to flare out and ribs to flare out. Keep everything centered in the energy. One more breath. Straight the right leg. Take the right arm over your head for reverse Triconasana. And if you would like to apply some more core work, then extend the left arm up. It's almost like you try to make those arms parallel. If it's a little bit wider, that's okay. Stay connected to your ribs, belly. Maybe you can keep those arms as you bend the right knee and you move into the side angle pose. If it's not possible, then drop the right forearm onto the right thigh. I will be using the easier option. Feel free to use yours. 3, 2, keep opening across the heart, maybe even look up. And then move up, but this time into peaceful warrior with a little bit of core work, right arm over the head, left arm in front of the chest. 3 breaths. And then straight the right leg, hands to the waistline. Parallel your feet. Breathe in, long spine, elbows back. Breathe out, fold and hinge from your hips. Maybe you need to drop your hands, halfway lift, and breathe out, relax the head down. Try to breathe long lines across the spine. So as you breathe in, imagine that one long line goes from your tail to the crown. Press through the balls of your feet. Maybe shift some weight forward to point the tailbone even higher up. And then halfway lift pose. Inhale. Exhale, walk to the right to frame the right foot. Step back and lower down on the exhale, your chaturanga. Inhale, we open the heart, we retract the shoulders, blades in, and breathe out, we meet in downward facing dog. Breathe in, lift the left leg high up for three-legged dog. Breathe out, step the left foot forward between your hands, ground the right heel down. Circle the arms into warrior two. Stay strong, keep awareness of the breath. Relax your jaw. Soften your eyes. Straight the left leg. Take the left arm over the head, and I invite you to send also the right arm up. Stay conscious about what your center is doing. Always when you are in standing position, you would like your chest to be over your hips, so try not to sneak your butt out. Rather, try to keep it underneath your chest. And then maybe you keep those arms as you bend the left knee and you float it to the side angle pose, one option, or you place the left forearm down. Stretch the right side body. Open your hips. Right hip over the left. We move into peaceful warrior, core supported, so left arm moves up above the head, right arm in front of the chest. 3 breaths. Try to keep the right arm straight. And then rest comes next, so straight the left leg, parallel your feet. Breathe in, hands to the waistline, elbows back, heart up. Breathe out, fall down. Drop the hands, or if you like, you can grab a big toe hold. 2 peace fingers around the big toe. Inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale, fall down. Always okay to keep your knees gently bent if you need it. Make sure that you are not standing only on your heels. If you do, shift some weight also forward. This way you will be stacking your sitting bones over your ankles. And it's very protective for your knees. Drop the hands down, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, walk to the left, frame the left foot. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower down, find chaturanga. Breathe in, open the heart, shoulder blades down and in. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Stay 3 breaths here. Protract your shoulders, shoulder blades away from each other. Push the ground away. And then drop your knees down. We are moving into some head massage. So if you have a ponytail on the top, maybe take it a little bit lower. We will take the fingers slightly outside the mat and place the crown of your head down on the mat. And roll a little bit front and back, side to side. Just enjoy some head massage, head pressure. And then climb back up. Walk your hands slightly more forward. Drop the elbows, drop the forearms. Stack the sitting bones above your knees, hips above the knees. And if you have room, walk the elbows creases more forward. Drop the forehead down, or your cheek, or your chin down. I know that we might feel tempted to flare the ribs out, but try to keep them knitted in. So this way you will distribute more opening into your shoulders and armpits. Walk your hands back, climb up into all fours, and we will move through downward facing dog. Exhale to the top of the mat. So step or hop as you wish. Lengthen as you get to the top of the mat. Breathe out, fall down. And as you inhale all the way up, heart up, palms touch. Exhale, hands through the heart. We will have some sequence with the glutes work right now. First time we will do it slowly. Second time it will be mostly like a dance. So let's start at the top. Breathe in Tadasana. Breathe out. Chair pose, sitting bones back, hands forward. Shift some weight on your heels, shifting the shin bones slightly more backward. This is our exhale. On the inhale, lift the arms up, lift the left knee up, straight the right leg. And then step the left foot behind and to the right. Kneel down, left knee touches the ground, hands through the heart. Inhale, lift yourself back up, arms up, left knee up. And exhale, step through warrior three, slowly into warrior three, hips leveled, drishti. 2 breaths here. And through warrior three, we are dropping the hands down. Keep your hips leveled, so it's not a standing split. And let's pulse 10 times again, up and down with the left leg. Try to scoop your tailbone slightly underneath you. This way you will be going with the motion from your glutes. After 10, step the left foot back to warrior one, ground the left heel down. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Let's save it for a moment. Lower front ribs above your pubic bone. Outer shoulders extended. Right knee above the right ankle. And then drop the hands to the heart, lift the left heel up and kneel down, left knee down, slowly with control. Then if you like, you can use the right hand to push yourself up for peaceful warrior. So lift the left knee, circle the left arm up and around, right arm sweeps above the head. Hold this peaceful warrior for 3, but try to make it more like for side body's sake, stretching this right side body a lot. Straight the right leg and slowly take it to Triconasana A. Right hand on your shin or below. Stacking the shoulders left above the right. And still drinking your long, satisfying breaths. Lift yourself up. Point the heels in, toes out. Take the cactus arms, bend your knees into the goddess pose, and let's bounce a little bit through it, up and down. Magnetize the heels towards each other. As you do that, you will feel your low butt, your under butt firing up. Few more pulses, up and down. Really squeeze the heels in. And then straight the legs. Step your feet slightly wider, just slightly. And then bend the left knee, take the arms to the cactus. Drop the hands down, bend the right knee, and cactus the arms. So let's dance a little bit through it. And then arms down. As you bend, you refine the cactus. One more each side, left, and then to the right. This time straight the arms, straight the legs. Flow the arms to the front of the mat and take vinyasa. If you are tired, you can always skip those vinyasas and wait in downward dog. Inhale, lift the heart, shoulders back, and breathe out, downward facing dog. Stay for 3 breaths. Protract your shoulders. I know it's easy to forget. But you would like to strengthen also through the yoga, not only get more flexible. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, fall down, nose to knees. Inhale, rise up. Palms touch above the head. Exhale, hands through the heart. Second side. So at first, inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, chair pose. Shift your weight slightly on your heels. Shift the shin bones backward. Inhale, rise the right knee towards your chest. Exhale, step the right leg behind and to the left. Kneel down, hands through the heart. Inhale, rise up, arms up, right knee in towards your chest. And then step through warrior three for 3 breaths. Slowly find your long warrior three. Square your hips. Work with the right side of your glutes. Drop the fingers down, keep your hips square, scoop the tailbone a little bit, and then start to pulse for 10, 9, keep going, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step the right foot back, ground the right heel down, rise up for warrior one. Don't rush your breath. Especially when we are static for a moment, refine the gait for long, full breaths. Now lift the right heel up, hands to the heart, bend the right knee, place the right knee on the ground. Left hand to the left thigh, circle the right arm up and around, ground the right heel, move into peaceful warrior for side body stretch. Legs are active. Press your feet firmly down. Find lightness across the heart. Then straight the left leg and take the left hand onto the left shin, right arm over the left shoulder. Notice what your chest is doing. If you are more forward than your hips with your chest, then lean back a little bit. Relax your jaw, shoulders away from your ears. Lift yourself back up for goddess pose, so heels in, toes out. This time place the hands on the thighs and start to sway right and left here. Nicely, softly shimmy from side to side. Remember to magnetize the heels towards each other. It makes it more hard, but it really pays off for the glute strength. And then straight the legs, straight the arms. This time to Skandasana, so bend the right knee, hands to the inside of the right leg, and you can stay higher or you can bend the right knee completely, point the left toes up. Broaden across the chest if you like. You can even spread the arms or keep them in front of you, your way. Exactly. And then to the other side, so bend the left knee. Stay low or spread the arms if it suits you. Lift the right toes, spread the right toes. And then through the center. Inhale, exhale, walk to the left, frame the left foot. And step the left foot back, high plank. Exhale, clear it out with Vinyasa. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Protract your shoulders, push the ground away. Shoulder blades spread. And then step or pounce towards the hands, lengthen out. Exhale, fall down. Inhale, rise up, arms up. Exhale, hands through the heart. Now it will be more like a dance. We will pause only in Triconasana for 3 breaths. So now we know the moves. Breathe in, Tadasana. Breathe out, chair pose. Inhale, heart up, left knee up. Exhale, step the left foot behind and out to the right, kneel down, hands through the heart. Inhale, re-rise up, left knee up. Exhale through warrior 3. Inhale, pause. Exhale, hands down. This time pulse only for 5 times. Up and down with the left leg, up and down. Squeeze the left glutes. 2, 1. Step the left foot back. Inhale for warrior 1. Exhale, drop the left knee down. Hands to the heart. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Circle your arms. And then straight the right leg and pause in Triconasana. Take a moment here, refine your breath. 2 more breaths. Lift yourself back up, inhale, toes out, heels in. Exhale, cactus the arms, lower yourself down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, circle the arms down and around to the front. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, Vinyasa. Inhale, open up the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Step or leap to the top. Lengthen out. Exhale, fall down. Inhale, rise up, heart up, arms up. Exhale, hands through the heart. We finish with the last one. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhale, chair pose, arms forward. Inhale, rise the arms, rise the right knee up. Then step the right foot behind and out to the left. Kneel down, hands through the heart. Inhale, climb up, right knee up. Exhale through warrior 3. Inhale, pause in your warrior 3. Exhale, drop the hands, inhale, and pulse the right leg 5 times, up and down, up and down. 2, 1, step the right foot back. Inhale for warrior 1. Exhale, drop the right knee down, hands through the heart. Inhale to peaceful warrior, right arm circles up and around, left arm over the head. And straight the left leg, guide the left hand down. Refine your long Triconasana. It's so traditional shape. In all styles of yoga, it's one of the most primer one. So create your long lines. Open across your hips, shoulders. Invite breath into the shape. Then lift yourself back up, heels in, toes out. Exhale, bend the knees, hands onto the thighs. Inhale, rise up, arms up. Exhale, hands forward and down. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, heart up, squeeze your buttock. And breathe out, downward facing dog. Last time we hold it for 3 breaths. And then bend your knees, place your knees down. We will have a more stretchy sequence right now that will guide us to seated position. If you like, you can grab a block or a bottle of water. It might be helpful, but you might be also able to get away with no block, depends on desire. We will shimmy the right foot forward between the hands, rise up. And now, if you are interested in more easy option, then place the block on the right side of your hips. Lift the left arm up and then lean over to the right side. So this is side body stretch, but if you will tilt backward, it will be also a heart opener. Use your strong legs, strong glutes to support the opening. And to the other side. This time you might be able to place the left fingers down because it will be easier. Right arm over the head. And lean a little bit backward, creating the openness in the chest. And then climb back up, straight the right leg. You can use steel block if you like to go for half Hanumanas. Spread the right toes, straight the spine. And if you like, you can fold towards the right leg or you can stay higher with the block on your hands. Think about pointing your chest forward. Right heel presses down and back, toes towards the face. And we will move to Virasana in our legs. If you have sensitive knees, it might be nice to consider to slide the block underneath your buttock as you shift your butt back. And you will sit either on the block, like I did, or you will sit on the ground. If you don't have block, you definitely can use pillows, but probably, and all three of you are quite supple, so probably you might not even need a block. So if you don't need a block, just sit on your sitting bones, but try to sit evenly. Left heel outside the left hip, toes pointed back. Watch out not to point the toes to the outside. Sometimes the children does like this, but this is too much rotation for your knee. So you rather to point the toes back. And your choice, either stays here seated. If this is uncomfortable, sit higher on the pillows. If it is still comfortable, you can shift backward onto your hands, maybe even onto your forearms. Or some, if you feel super comfy still, lie all the way down. We will hold it for about 8 breaths. So as it is a longer hold, if you feel discomfort, don't leave in discomfort. Take it up, back off if you need. If you are all the way down, slowly start to wake up. Climb back on your forearms, or if you are on your forearms, start to climb back on your hands. And then try to immediately straight the left leg forward so you can feel that the blood is moving once again in this leg. You can shake the legs a little bit. And then we go into wide-legged sit. So spread the legs wide. Point the toes towards you. Press your heels down and back towards your groins to activate through the full range of motion. And start to shimmy a little bit side to side. For some, it will be nice to stay upright with the chest. If you need more of the stretch, then start to shimmy your weight forward onto the hands, or even lie down on your forearms or on your belly. You can also relax the neck And whenever you feel that it's a time to pause, to make it more static, then go ahead. Breathe fully. So that your breath is a part of the medicine of the practice. It helps you to clear away whatever is coming into your mind, your thoughts, your worries, brings you back into the moment. Lift yourself back up. You can use your arms to help you to join the legs together. So try to be always gentle when you get out from the Upavishta Konasana, wide-legged pose. Just shift the legs behind you and come back onto your hands and knees, all fours. Now shimmy the left foot forward between the hands. Send the block over to the left side. Now, I don't have that much range of motion in my hip flexors anymore due to belly, but if you like, you can take it deeper into the lunge. I will be more square. And then take the left hand onto the block, reach the right arm over the head. At first, it's for side body sake, but you can bring it to more heart opener too, as you roll the chest towards the ceiling. Long, even satisfying breaths. Take it through the center. Now drop the right fingers to the right. If you like, you can take block with you or no block as you stretch the left side. And also at first it's left side body stretch, but then you can bring it more hard opener. Relax your jaw. And back through the center into half Hanumanasana, half king monkey pose. So spread the left toes, hands either to the block or to the ground. Lengthen throughout the spine. As hard as it is, we have 3 natural curves in our spine curves. Lordosis in the lower spine, kyphosis in the middle, and another lordosis in the neck. And this is a big challenge to keep the neutral spine and all these neutral curves as you are in the fold. So sometimes it might mean that we are higher, but it will be much more productive and much more harder. You are still working on flexibility of your legs. Maybe it doesn't look that dramatic as you fold onto your leg, but it's much more healthier. And then we shift into half Virasana. So you can slide a block, you already know your body if you need it, or pillow underneath your butt, or just sit it right down. Right toes pointed back, knees either parallel or together, but not too wide apart. If it starts to create pain, sit higher. If it feels good, maybe drop the weight on your hands, going slightly lower. Maybe you would like to take it onto your forearms, or some may find it the best when they lie down. Wherever you are, let's stay for about 8 breaths. And when you are done, climb back up. Straight the right leg forward. Maybe shimmy a little bit your knees. And once again, spread your legs wide apart. And this time, side body stretching. So slide the right hand down the right shin and stretch the left arm over the head. Breathe into the left side of your ribs, left side of your lungs. Back through the center and simply switching sides. So the left arm over the head. Try to stay alive in your legs. Always consider that the positions are a little bit like plants. So we ground down through the bottom, but we rise up through the upper body towards the sun. Rooting down in order to rise up. And then let's come back through the center. Use your arms if you need to gently guide your legs back into the center. Shimmy your hips a little bit more forward. And then slowly lie down. So you can lie down rolling backward with core work, or you can just go to the side and crawl yourself back onto your spine. Take your knees in towards your ribs and shimmy slightly right and left. Straight the left leg to the ground. Keep the right knee bent and then guide the right leg over to the left. You can keep the right shoulder heavy, and if it feels good, you can roll your head to the opposite direction from your knee over to the right. There is a cleansing breath everywhere in your belly, ribs and chest, especially when you twist. So important to breathe in your fullest, deepest way. Come back into the center. And then we switch it so that the right leg goes straight, bend the left knee, pull it in, and then roll the left leg over to the right. Keep the left shoulder heavy, turn the head to the left. And enjoy the well-deserved passive stretch at the end. Come back to the center and slide yourself back onto your spine and right into Shavasana, the final relaxation. Open your palms, spread across the shoulders, spread across the collarbone, keeping your torso nicely open. Find a cozy position. And now it's a moment to drop everything, to let go and surrender. Let go of any tension on your face. Relax your forehead, muscles around your eyes, your cheeks, and all the muscles around your cheekbones, your jaw, your tongue. And there is this big connection between your face and the lower body. So as you relax your face, it's much more likely that you will be able to let go of tension in your hips, let go of tension in your legs. Take a slow, smooth inhale and a slow, smooth exhale. Listen to the sound of your breath. And whenever the thought or some worry is coming into your head, then use the breath to guide you back into your body, back into the moment, back into the stillness and consciousness below all the forms, underneath everything that is external. Keep your face relaxed, no expression. Soft, sweet breaths. And then let's move into some morning meditation. Feeling grateful of being alive today. Grateful to enjoy the sun, the sky, the moon today. Grateful to walk on this earth, to breathe in the fresh air, maybe even to notice the smell of the air today. Keep noticing the feelings of being alive in your feet and hands, legs and arms. And let's repeat 3 times a mantra to have a good day and a good morning. So silently repeat in your mind, I choose to see all the opportunities today. And I believe that no matter what will happen, the day will be good and I can stay calm and peaceful. I choose to see all the opportunities today, and whatever the day will bring, I can stay calm and peaceful. You can repeat this mantra whenever the thoughts or worries are coming into your head. I choose to see all the opportunities today. And whatever the day will bring, I can stay calm and peaceful. If you are ready to wake up, then start to move fingers, toes, roll your head from side to side. And then start to make some bigger movements. Yawn or make a side out if you wish. Bring your body back into the movement, back into the aliveness. And when you are ready, you can start to crawl onto one side or back and front to sit. But no rush. If you would like to stay longer in Shavasana, always feel free to do that. So let's finish with the hands on the heart, bowing the chin gently down. If you had any intention at the beginning of the practice, remind yourself. Finishing with Namaste. Thank you very much. And wishing you a great weekend, great day. I will unmute us